Your next item for discussion is item number 9, entitled Empowering Reformed Citizens. We have one request to speak on this item in favor. This item was brought forward by Chairwoman Gaspar and Sheriff Gore.
Thank you. Well, a year ago, I had a very bold idea. I wanted to help transform the lives of our most vulnerable populations in San Diego, the formerly incarcerated, the addicted, and the homeless. I imagined a university that could teach people how to live a life of integrity and to empower the hopeless. I began to share this idea everywhere that I could and quickly realized that this idea already existed in practice, but with proven results. I needed to know more, so I hopped on a plane. We landed in Salt Lake City on a brisk fall day, where we were greeted by a group of clean-cut ambassadors from the Other Side Academy. They took us to their home in the heart of the city, a beautiful mansion. In fact, it was the former home of the first mayor of Salt Lake City. We were greeted with enthusiasm, with excitement, hope, and transformation. It was a home, a school, a place of business. People were living and working together to make each other better, stronger, and more accountable. You might think the Other Side Academy is a military school, every bed made with precision and not a thing out of place. My children could learn a lot from the Other Side Academy. The basement was buzzing with students calling to get donations for the house, everything from hot sauce to clothing. The second floor housed a moving company, phones ringing and keyboards clicking, and a whiteboard calendar on the wall completely full of upcoming appointments. At lunch, the kitchen revved up as students prepared a delicious meal, and I had the pleasure of dining with some great young men who insisted on eye contact and proudly shared their stories. I felt safe here. I felt genuine love. So who are these students, these young adults, parents, and even some grandparents, all living and working together? Well, the average resident has been a hardcore drug addict for 16 years, abusing alcohol and dropping out of school in the 7th grade. Many have been institutionalized several times, have been gang members, and most have been trapped in a vicious cycle of poverty for several generations. Some students never even had a functional lifestyle, and others came from well-to-do families until addiction ripped them away. For many, the academy would be their first exposure to orderly living, real recovery that includes learning the behavioral skills, the attitudes, and values of socialized living. This is the Other Side Academy, modeled after the highly successful and innovative Delancey Street Foundation. The Other Side Academy bucks traditional wisdom with accountability, not experts, paid for through social enterprise, not government funding. Like a large family, residents learn to develop their strengths by helping each other. The Other Side Academy is a drug-free home with a focus on changing negative patterns of behavior through peer interactions. It is through these interactions that students learn social norms, they build social skills, and become self-sufficient. Against all odds, the Other Side Academy is transforming criminals into assets in the community. So what is the government's role for a model like this? I would like to assert something bold right now. What if we could do things differently? What if government's role was to lay the foundation and serve as a catalyst for the free market to help solve some of our major social problems? What if government could clear the path and unleash the free market to fund innovative programs that are empowering people to transform their own lives? They said it could not be done. Dave DeRosier proved them all wrong. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call forward and introduce to you Dave DeRosier.